Welcome to DevEnglish Interview Prep. I'm Maya.
And I'm Jason. It's great to have you with us. Last time, we talked about how to talk your weaknesses in a believable but positive way. And today we are talking about a very common interview question. Walk me through your resume.
That's a big one. And a lot of developers, especially when English isn't their first language, make a small mistake here. They just list their tasks. They say what they did, but not why it was important.
Exactly. But it's not just developers. Let's be fair. Many folks do this mistake. They focus on tasks, not impact. And today, we want to make that difference super clear. So listen up, and you'll be ready next time when someone asks you. Let's start simple, Maya. What is a task?
Okay, a task is just the action, the thing you did. Let's forget about coding for a second. A task is, I made a sandwich.
You made a sandwich? Okay, I know what you did, but so what? Why are you telling me this?
Right, there's no story there. It's just a fact. Now let's use a developer example. A developer might say on their resume, I wrote code for the user login page.
Okay, that's a task. It's what you did. But again, why does the interviewer care? A lot of developers write code for login pages. What makes your work special?
That's the key question. And the answer is impact. Impact is the result of your work. It's the so what part of your story.
The result. I like that. So let's go back to your sandwich example. The task is, I made a sandwich. What's the impact?
The impact could be, I made a sandwich so my little brother, who was hungry and crying, could eat. He became happy and was able to focus on his homework.
Ah, okay. See, now that's a story. You didn't just make a sandwich, you solved a problem. The problem was a hungry, crying brother.
Exactly. So let's do the same for our developer. The task was, I wrote code for the user login page. What is the impact there?
Well, the impact is the result. So maybe you say, I wrote code for the user login page, which made it 50% faster for users to sign in. This improved user satisfaction and reduced customer complaints.
Yes, that's it. Now the interviewer knows you didn't just do a task, you made things better. You helped the users and the company. You had an impact.
Right. Okay. So how can our listeners, find their impact? How can they change a task into an impact story?
It's simple. You just have to ask yourself one word. Why?
Why?
Yep, let's try another example. A common task on a resume is, I fixed bugs.
Okay, I fixed bugs. So I should ask, why did I fix the bugs?
Exactly. What's the answer?
I fixed the bugs so the application would stop crashing.
Good. Now ask why again. Why is it important that the app doesn't crash?
Well, because if it crashes, users get angry and might stop using our product. So it's about making the users happy. A better user experience.
Perfect. Now put it all together. You started with I fixed bugs. What's the impact story?
I identified and fixed over 30 critical bugs, which improved application stability and led to a 20% decrease in user-reported crashes.
Wow. See, that is so much more powerful. You used numbers, you talked about stability, you showed your value, you showed your impact, and all with simple English.
It really does sound better. So the key is to always connect your work to a bigger goal. Did you help the company make money, save money, make things faster, make customers happier?
You got it. That's the secret. So quick recap. When you're asked to walk through your resume, don't just give a list of your tasks.
Right. Tell a story. For every task, explain the result. Explain the so what. Remember, a task is what you did. Impact is why it mattered.
And that's all the time we have for today. We really hope this helps you think differently about your experience.
And to help you tell your story even better, you should definitely join us for the next episode. we're going to give you a list of 10 impactful verbs for your resume.
Ooh, that's a great topic. Words are so important. We'll be talking about strong action verbs like architected, deployed, refactored, optimized, all the good ones.
They make you sound so much more professional, so be sure to tune in for that. Until then, thanks for listening to Dev English Interview Prep.
Happy coding and see you next time.